Hey good people, it's TWAB day slash twid day slash Thursday. Lot of news to cover, and at the end, I do want to cover that Sony slash Bungie news that broke yesterday. Kind of important. So, let's get into it. Alright? So, you already know that the dawning, that is the Christmas slash holiday event, is coming real soon, y'all. You know what I mean by real soon, right? I gave y'all dates. So, baking cookies is the main thing about this event if you've never played it. You get an oven, you go kill enemies for ingredients, and you bake cookies. You also get to throw snowballs. And then there's upgrades that you can get. So you can get bonus event rewards, you can get dawning weapons with extra perks, and increased power for your stasis snowballs that I was just talking about, and weapon focusing for targeted drops. Those are updates you can get. They updated the way stasis snowballs worked from the previous years as well, y'all. So what's gonna happen is you gotta use the event dawning weapons to kill enemies, and then when you kill that enemy, they drop a spawn point for snowballs, and that's how you get the snowballs. And yes, if you were wondering, like Festival of the Lost, there is a new dawning memento coming this year for the first time. So this is the Winter's, you get it from picking up the Winter Night quest from Eva, and there's a chance to get the dawning memento reward. After you do get it, opening a gift in return gives you chances to get more mementos. So how do y'all feel about this one? Has that ice effect? It's all very icy, very ice baby. So how do y'all feel about that one? You like it? I'm gonna say that the festival one was better, but I love all black. Black is my favorite color, if you want to call it a color. So that's just me. I think it looks cool though. I think it looks cool. If you're wondering about the weapon, there's gonna be a new glaive called Albedo Wing this year, and it comes from event challenges, weapon focusing, or festive engrams, and this is Destiny's second hard-hitting aggressive glaive, and it can roll with beacon rounds as a special perk. And if you don't know what beacon rounds is, it lets you track your projectiles after kills. So I'm guessing this is going to be a heavy. I'm guessing, right? That's my best guess here. They don't say if it's stasis though. They don't say what element it is. So my guess is it's stasis, but the other one is stasis, so maybe it's not stasis. It's probably not gonna be stasis. I don't know. What do y'all think? What element do y'all think this is gonna be? We're gonna find out soon, right? Alright. Perks that appear on this year's dawning weapons. Here's a little list of some special ones, right? Deconstruct. Y'all probably seen that one floating around. Attrition Orbs is another good one that y'all seen floating around that's kind of new this season. Cold Steel for swords. That has been around, for 1 year, 2 years already? I think 1 year. Beacon rounds I just told you about. And the Dawning Surprise Origin trait is going to be dropping on those weapons. So rapidly defeating targets awards a Dawning gift, and defeated powerful targets counts as more than one. So that's good to grind out the season. It doesn't help with anything other than grinding out the event. Alright, if you want it, there is a Dawning Beanie. Alright, yes, a Dawning Beanie that you can buy starting December 12th, and you got to complete the Amateur Baker Event Challenge by June 3rd to be able to buy it in the store. Alright. They're also doing like a contest, the Great Dawning Bake Off contest. So if y'all be baking, if you be baking, not baking as in pork, but if you be baking, you might want to enter this contest. So the way it works is you got 1 week, make your best dessert, bake it up, make something real tasty, take pictures of it, share it with hashtag Dawning Bake Off hashtag. I said hashtag twice, right? Okay, but they said they put it there twice too, so don't blame me. All right. All right. And then your creations will be featured in the TWID if they're chosen, and they'll be awarded the Art of the Week or Movie of the Week emblem. And you get this Draconis Tetrachroma emblem right here. But don't forget to put your Bungie ID when you throw out your submission so they can find you. All right. So moving on, I covered all of this stuff already on the last TWID video I put out, Fireteam Finder beta. All right, so in case y'all was curious about the Fireteam Finder, in its first week, 42% of the people who participated in the raid Fireteam Fighters completed their raids. So that's pretty good, right? And yesterday, they opened the Fireteam Finder beta with access to all activities. So it's still in beta, they still testing, but it's open for all activities right now. All right, if you want this vest right here, this Warlord's Ruin vest, you can buy it. You can buy it, complete your Warlord's Ruin runs, and you can get the pin, you can get that's the title pin, that's the dungeon pin, and the vest will be for sale. And this is reversible, so that's one side, that's the other. So there you go, y'all. I mean, what y'all thinking? It get cold out there. I'm loving this dungeon, by the way. I actually do want this dungeon title. Usually I don't care too much for a dungeon title, but I think I want this one. You didn't ask. I know. All right, moving on. All right, I thought this was cool, right? Bungie fixed this thing yesterday, or 2 days ago? Fixed a bug where people were using the vault from activities. But they put out right here that their goal is to allow full fire teams to vault from anywhere. So you can open your vault from anywhere eventually after the final shape launches. So it's cool to know that that's coming. Then here are the known issues on the screen, y'all. Here are the known issues. These are issues that Bungie knows about, and they're in the process of fixing on the screen, as I always put them for you. So that's there. So if you need to look, pause that, take a look. And now let's talk about what yesterday's news that kind of broke in an article first published by IGN. All right, let me switch to that. So in this article, I apologize for bringing this back up, but I feel like it's important for us to know this one, y'all. So in this article, the sources are current and past Bungie employees that they talked to, right? And they wanted to remain anonymous, of course, right? So I don't want to get too doom and gloom out here and be too depressive about it. But in this article, the main points are that after that whole layoff situation, nobody at Bungie feels safe. And everyone feels like more are coming. And I found out something I didn't know. When Sony and Bungie did their deal, half of their board of directors became Sony employees and half remained Bungie, right? So sources say that they were told by leaders that the current split board structure is contingent on Bungie meeting certain financial goals. If Bungie falls short of certain financial thresholds by too great of an amount, Sony is allowed to dissolve the existing board and take full control of the company. So, I think you know what that means, but if you don't know what that means, basically what has to happen is Final Shape has to do very well, because they need it to do very well. If not, there's a chance that Bungie can take over Sony can take over Bungie, and that's it. They can do whatever they want. They can dissolve it. There'll be no more Bungie, or they can just have Bungie working on whatever, on any other games, and that'll be the end of all the story as it was. So, dang, I really don't like hearing that, y'all. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. I just hope management please listen to the devs and the people who deal with the community managers. Please, please, please. All right, because look at this quote right here. I'm angry, I'm upset. This isn't what I came here to do, one person said. It feels like many higher ups aren't listening to the data and are like, we just need to win our fans back. They still like us. No, they don't. We got rid of some of our most knowledgeable, beloved folks who have been here for 20 plus years. Every day I walk in, and I'm afraid that I or my friends are next. No one is safe. So they keep bringing up that management just ain't listening. They not listening to the changes that will help bring players back. Please change that. I don't want to see Bungie getting dissolved. I really don't. I've been with Bungie since literally Halo 1. Since Oni. Halo 1 and Oni. You remember Oni? Y'all remember Oni? I just don't want to see that. Alright, I don't want to keep talking forever, but I just wanted to let y'all know it's not really our responsibility if they're not making the game worth paying for and playing. It's not really our responsibility, but I don't want to see more layoffs. I really don't. I don't. I understand some people are going to be like, that's the way the world works. I get it, but I don't want to see it. Alright, so y'all tell me your thoughts on this one. Tell me your thoughts on the Dawning. Are you going to play the Dawning? Y'all playing the Dawning or are you taking a break? Anyway, subscribing, likes, and comments really help with the algorithm. Please don't be shy with that support. Thanks for showing up, y'all. I'm out.